Today we'll be giving a brief demonstration of the Valkyrie Ethernet test platform from Xena Networks. If you're not familiar with Xena solutions, Valkyrie is a full-featured Layer 2-3 stateless Ethernet traffic generation and analysis tool. It's used to configure and generate Ethernet traffic at speeds from 1 to 400 gigabits per second in order to analyze how network devices and services perform under a heavy load. It's perfect for most lab-based data plane test scenarios. Valkyrie offers a choice of two chassis, the Valkyrie Bay and the Valkyrie Compact. Each can be equipped with an extensive range of copper and optical gigabit Ethernet test modules supporting speeds up to 400 gig, including 2.5, 5, 25, 50 gig, and more. And we have 800 gig modules scheduled for the second half of 2021. The chassis and test modules are controlled via ValkyrieManager, a Windows GUI client providing ad hoc test execution as well as remote management of test equipment, which may be distributed across multiple locations. Also included are 4 standalone applications for automated testing of RFCs 2544, 2889, 3918, as well as Y1564. Today, my colleague Devant will give you a quick demonstration of how basic features and functions work using ValkyrieManager. For today's test, we'll be using the network impairment emulator as our DUT. The emulator is pre-configured to create randomized packet loss, misordered packets, and additional latency. For more details on Xena's network emulator, watch the corresponding video on the Chimera product line. Finally, if you want to try this yourself, you can easily do that by using the live demo lab system located at our website. And with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Devant.
This is a ValkyrieManager client application. On the left-hand side, we have a resource navigation tree. To reserve port, we can right-click on the port and select Reserve, and check box in the column Use. You can see here, as soon as we reserve port, our name will appear under the owner column. And we also have a link up, down, and traffic on, off LED indication. To add a stream, we can right click on the port and select Add Stream. We'll add one stream at a time. To add a multiple stream, we can right click on the port and select Add Multiple Stream and type in number of stream you would like to add. For example, 3, and just click OK. We can access the stream property under the Stream Configuration Grid main tab. Click on a plus mark on the bottom panel. We can see it's the Ethernet stream. We can edit any value under the field value column. To add additional header on top of Ethernet header, we can right click on the Ethernet header and select Add Segment. It will pop up a new window with available list of additional segment. Let's say, for example, select VLAN header and click OK. So now we have VLAN header added on top of Ethernet. Let's configure VLAN 100. To control the amount of traffic, we can configure any one of these 3 parameters, either rate percentage, packets per second, or bitrate under the transmission profile. Under the size type, we have option to configure frame sizes. Either you configure fixed frame size and type in a number or edit it. Let's say 41024. Or you can also select from other options available from the drop-down menu. We also have a possibility to configure the payload type. We have a drop-down menu to select the different payload type here. By default, it's incrementing. I'm switching to the module number 0, where I have pre-configured test for this demo. To start traffic, we can go to the Global Statistics tab and click on Start Traffic button. So we have a Port Statistics sub-tab. As we can see here, the port number 0 is being transmitter as a TX and port number 1 receiver as a RX. Here we can see the aggregated statistics together of all stream running on port number 0 as a TX, which include total percentage of traffic sent, layer 1, L1 and L2 bitrate, packets per second, byte send, packet send and receive on port number 1. We can have more granular statistics under the Stream Statistics subtab. Here, in this demo, we are using Xena's Network Impairment Emulator Chimera to introduce real network conditions like drop, latency, and frame misorder. Here, under the Aggregate Stream Statistics, we can see all the performance statistics like TX and RX value of L1 and L2 bit rate, packets per second, bytes and packets, as well as we can also see here the error statistics like lost packet, misorder packet, payload errors, and bit error rate. This lost packet and misorder packets is due to the filters configured under the Chimera. So we have total here. Under that, we also have a stream traffic statistics where we also provide the stream-wise statistics so we can see how the different streams has been getting treated on the device under test or in the network. We also have a stream-wise error statistics where you can see the stream number 2, actually the SID stream number 1 comes with a VLAN ID 100 and it's getting a packet loss, and stream number 3 is getting misorder. And under the latency and jitter statistics, you can see the stream number 2 has a higher latency due to the real network condition has been emulated on the Chimera. And here the latency and jitter is in a nanosecond. We have a possibility to chart out a graph of any parameter under the Statistic Charting tab. Here you can select Add Chart and select the parameter of which you would like to chart out the graph. For example, we have a chart here already configured for the transmit frames per second, and on the right hand side you can see the misordering packet. So both the graph we can have at the same time. We can also add additional graph, let's say throughput, and just select OK. So we have a throughput graph under the first graph. We can save the statistics in a PDF, XML, or CSV format in the logging and reporting section. Here we can select the parameter which we would like to add in the report, which I have already configured, and you can also select the CSV or XML format here. Let me go to the browse, open the PDF report, and this is the PDF report of the running test, which is starting with a tabular representation of the statistics and the chart of the parameter which we have already selected of prior to running a test. On the Xena test board, we can also capture packet for the troubleshooting. Our next tab is the Capture tab. Here we have an option to capture the type of packet. We have a drop-down menu to select the type of packet you would like to capture. Let's say if you would like to capture all packet, and just click on the Start Capture button, it will capture all the packet, or you can select the error packet or the filter packets. So the immediate next tab is a filter, where we can configure the special conditions to filter out packet. If, for example, we have configured the VLAN tag, so it's a VLAN tag 100 condition meets, it's filter out the VLAN tag 100, and we can also capture those packet by selecting the filter packet and the certain filter number. Let's say, for example, just select all packet and click on capture. So you can click on the individual frame and you can do the further analysis layer by layer here in the bottom panel, or we can click on the Launch Wireshark button to launch captured packet in the Wireshark application for the further analysis. Xena Valkyrie Manager also comes with various RFC test suites. You can go to the Tools menu item to get access to the RFC test suites. Please refer to the RFC test suites video series for more detail.